You know, in Hollywood, man, when you start finding success in this business, you always, are very thankful because everybody believed that based on their abilities, they could be the best rapper in the world. That can't nobody touch them. Like, I know I could do this better than anybody in the world. And that's how you supposed to feel if you gonna be the ones on top. That's the attitude. That's the discipline. And if you don't have that, you're not gonna survive in this game. And that's how many artists who approach it the right way, this is the way they're gonna do it. So their mentalities are different. They wired different. When you see people like Pac, his energy level was there, but he was like, screw it. I'm just gonna be a hustler, or whatever's gonna happen, is gonna happen. You know, his passion was the people. That's what fueled him to keep moving. He didn't went through rough times. So, it creates an attitude. So when people say I'm a reflection of what you put out, that's what they mean. I heard somebody knocking on my door. So I should check and make sure she got on. That would be gentlemanlike. No, that ain't her. Okay. But anyway, like I was saying, when you in this game, you come from nothing. You're a reflection of your environment. Some people are a reflection. It's like, this is what you created. Here it is, right in your face. And people got to either deal with it or don't. But this is the real. So the scenarios always change. And they never change for the better. They always change it for the worse. So, anyhow, I'm getting off point. Y'all want to hear about Tupac's chain. So anyway, let's get to Tupac's chain. Tupac, back in the 80s, everybody had herringbones. The herringbone was it. Okay? Big herringbone or the rope chains. First it was them ropes. Then the herringbone came in style. And anybody who's anybody had to get the herringbone. So that was it. The thicker the herringbone, the more successful of the rapper you were in the herringbone era. That was like sophisticated type of, upper echelon, we grown type. Herringbone, rope chains is too juvenile. So when Pac had the long herringbone, that was his first big standout chain. He make sure he got his rings and everything else, but his thing was that big long herringbone. And Pac was somebody who, even though he was rapping, he was always plugged with his peoples. Like his dudes from the Bay, guys that's gonna be with him. So he was doing his thing. And they were wilding. Like completely wilding out. And They was just living the life, just like living like there's no tomorrow. So when Tupac's second album was getting ready to drop, after the success of his first album, he did that tour. He got a second one. He had a shorter one that went around his neck, and he had the long one. So you saw him with the two herringbones a lot. So after his first album, came out and all that, he got his budget, got his second one. He's doing tours, he's doing shows with Kid and Play and everybody else. Now he's doing his own thing. And he's standing out. He's still cool with Djvlad at the time. They got love for each other and, things of that nature. And they was doing Kiss Me Back. So when they was doing Kiss Me Back and doing their show, Pac was come on and then he would do his song. And they did, I think it was Def Jeff, so a whole lot of people there. Tretch and some other people, and man, there was a lot of people. So anyhow, here's what happened to the chain. Tupac, for some reason, how it was told to me, they were out of town doing a show that Pac wasn't even supposed to do. Pac went there to do the show with, oh gosh, who was it? Somebody from the Bay, or he had a song with somebody, and he was doing the song. Like Pac was come on there and rock with him. I think it might have been Spice One. Don't hold me to it. Anyway, Pac started to do the show and the song, right? He had on a jacket and he had on no shirt and just a jacket. And the jacket was a UNLV jacket or something like that, or Raiders or one of them. But it was like a windbreaker jacket. He took the jacket off, and I think he threw the jacket in the crowd. And he started, just rocking and doing what he was doing. And after that, when it was over and he did his thing, and then he's checking his jewelry, and the rope, the long one is around his neck. The short one ain't there. And he knew he put both of them on before he left. But he was smoking and drinking in the back. So he thinking somebody done took it off his neck. And he's like, you my boys. And he went to the ones that he knew that jack people. You know what your people do. That's what I'm trying to say. Even if you're a rapper or whatever, and the people around you, you know what each one of them do. You might have one friend that's a kleptomaniac. You know what he do. So if something happens where something is missing, you turn and look at that dude like, dude, really? Really? Now you do that? So you know people's vices. Pac knew who to turn to in this situation. And he assumed this dude had it. And right away, it led to an argument. It led to a major butt whooping that went down. And I mean, man, and this was one of Pac's dudes, you know what I'm saying? And like he was somebody cool with him. You know what I'm saying? I was rolling with him, but needless to say, he took the bus home. After that, after the beating he took, because them East Orange, New Jersey dudes, Jesus Christ. Did they put a molly whopping on Homeboy? Now, Homeboy gets whooped. He gets on the bus and go home. My man was on the first ticket bus out. So now it comes to find out he didn't take it. He wasn't the one that had the chain. Where did the chain go? Everybody swore up and down he had it. They checked everything. They checked everybody. He didn't have it. Tupac accidentally, and he kind of remembered what happened. When Tupac had it, because somebody said you had it around your neck before you went on stage. And when you came off the stage, you didn't have it. You must have dropped it on stage. So he's going into the stage to check the stage. It wasn't there. They swept the stage and they was like, man, somebody picked that up. It's gone. But dude didn't take it. That was the big thing. So you got to apologize to him, Pac. You got to make it up to him because he didn't take it. You know what I'm saying? That's so everybody was trying to say he didn't take it. Pac still wasn't buying it. That's what happened. He thinking somehow, some way, his boy tried to snake him. But once he got on high and got back sober and got a clear mind, he put it all together because he did that before. What had happened is when he took the jacket off, the smaller one had a latch in the back that got stuck on the jacket. So when he pulled the jacket off, it snapped the herringbone, the smaller one, not the big one. It got caught. So when he pulled it, it snapped it off. So when he threw the jacket out, he threw the small chain away too. It was attached to the jacket. Whatever material was in there, like a net or whatever, got hooked on it and snatched. And the bad thing is, through all this fighting and stuff that went on, and it's weird because they couldn't talk about the actual fight because John Singleton told Pac, you can't get no more fights, man. We can't have no more trouble for poetic justice. And it was right. The movie was filmed and everything. It was the premiere. The movie was getting ready to premiere. This was like some weeks before the premiere. And Pac, they couldn't even talk about the fight that took place or anything. They had to just mute all that. It couldn't even be discussed because it was nothing but it's not like something that was going to make the news. It was just a scuffle, like they have at any other event. So it was nothing to really say. But it was funny that when Tupac went to the premiere of Poetic Justice, he had his long chain, and his long chain, that chain is damn near broke from the actual fight that happened just a week ago. So whatever happened in the fight, in the brawl, he almost lost the second chain because that chain almost broke. And as you can see right here in the picture, if you look at the bottom, that's why he got the back and the front. When your chain about to break, you don't want all that weight. You don't want it to be supporting the rest of the chain, so you just spin it around to the part that's about to break. Let that part hang in the front. So after the premiere, when he got home, he was able to get the chain fixed. Took it to one of the jewelry stores out there and down near about Sunset. They had the jewelry store division over there, and they was able to fix it for him. But yeah, he had that chain for a long time. I don't know if the chain was taken in the robbery. Probably was. I don't know, but yeah, that was a whole lot of things. But that other smaller chain didn't get taken in the robbery. Smaller chain got lost at a show he went and did, just popping up. Because Tretch and everybody else was there. And I think it was it Tretch he performed with? He might have did a song with Naughty, or he just went on stage with him. But he wasn't scheduled to perform. So it was one of those nights, man. It was just crazy. Real crazy. Yep, so that's what happened to the chain. Now I'm going to get out of here, and don't forget to check out the Patreon. We got some things that's going up on there. Part 5 will be up today. I know that'll make a lot of people happy. The Patreon Uncut 5 and 6 are coming back to back. Yep, it's been a month. They took down 5 for like a month. So I know y'all frustrated about that. I was. So so I'm glad we got it back for y'all. Yeah, it's been a lot of goofiness going on, so we just trying to, survive the madness. To keep giving y'all the real. Alright? Don't forget to subscribe, hit that like button, and don't forget the Cash App is Carceno, Karceno. I'm out.